Alright lads, it's your favourite New Zealand Geoguessr player back on the Prismalite Geoguessr Club for another day of daily challenges and duels after that. Today is day 13 of the Prismalite Daily Challenge. Shoutouts go to Chris, Zoological Zinger, and myself. If you guys want to play in these challenges, all you need to do is join the Discord and run /link-geoguessr. All it does is makes you play a challenge so it can get your user ID, which you have access to and everyone has access to, and it does the same with your Discord account. And puts them in a link so that when you get a win in one of these challenges, you get pinged. The other thing is you can put forward suggestions for the map that we play on Sunday, the map mode and time, I should say, with /suggestion Sunday in the Discord server once you've linked your account. Yeah, you don't even have to have a Geoguessr subscription to play in these challenges, so I would highly recommend joining up. It's a fun time. And yeah, we're trying to build a bigger community with these challenges, and I would really appreciate you guys playing in them. I was just vibing that Uruguay, because obviously you got Uruguay road markings. I think there were some bollards. No, this was just signposts. But you have the right car, you have the right road markings. This is an interesting thing. You don't normally see this in a Uruguay, because it's quite a dry bit of red soil there, which is, you know, Uruguay is not too dry as a country for the most part. So I guess I'm gonna try and guess around this area a little more, maybe around the east when it's dry. Interesting. I don't really know exactly how to tell. Okay, well, this is a good chance to put that to use, I think. Is the east better for Uruguay when it's dry? Ooh. So can we just swap my last two guesses? Kind regards. Okay, we got the Hawaiian flag there. What island though? Is this... I feel like the water seems to be to the south. That is a crazy view. This looks so chill. Color Hill. Do you reckon that's just a name of... See, no, this doesn't look right. I think we gotta be on one of the smaller islands. Maybe here. Well, yeah, we were on a smaller island. Oh, it was literally color here. Okay, so I reckon that's probably somewhere that an experienced Geoguessr player might actually be able to get. You know, just purely off name recognition, because it doesn't seem like too small of a place. Also stay tuned for the duels. We're going to be talking about a little bit of tablet recovery today, because I got my old tablet and I'm still trying. Okay, that's octagonal poles there. Right. I mean, if we're Mexico, where though? I mean, it looks so coastal, it could be like... I feel like guessing somewhere around here might be a good hedge, because it almost could be Yucatan, right? We can't see that for certain. It also could be really far north. I'm gonna actually hedge more here. Okay, see, I didn't even think about that. 2023. Sun is in the south. What does that say? Is that speed? What does that say? Limit? Or maybe maximum? Because surely it would be... That might say maximum. Because it could be in Oregon, right, if it says speed. But this doesn't look like an Oregon to me. I think the only other place you get one line on the road sign would be maximum. Yeah, nice. A little bit of detective logic there. Well, obviously not our best game ever. We did actually come dead last so far. You could change that though. You could come dead last. Just all you need to do is link your account. So simple. And yeah, I'd really appreciate you playing in these challenges. Okay, Jules. So as I said, yeah, I'm trying to recover an old tablet of mine. 10 years since I last used it, basically. And what I have discovered is that I literally cannot sign in. I broke the touchscreen a long time ago. But even when I pretend that I have access to the touchscreen by using, basically there's a tool called ADB, Android Debugging Bridge, and when I pretend that I'm actually like able to swipe on the screen by, you can run a command to do a fake swipe on the screen, and I sign in. I don't even need a passcode, by the way, which is, thank God for younger me not setting a passcode on the tablet. But even if I sign in, I can't get to a stable screen. It will constantly pop up saying, this app has crashed, this app has crashed. The worst one is launcher has crashed. So the very home screen that I need to be on to launch any apps that might still work is corrupted. And I think it's only fair. It has been sitting in a drawer for 10 years waiting for the screen to be repaired. But I mean, had I realized it was as simple as literally just running a couple commands in the terminal, like while I've got it plugged into my computer, I would have been able to do it at least 3 years ago, you know? If not earlier on a laptop, but I feel like further you go back, the less experienced I was with anything command liney. And obviously we do have access to a lot more knowledge at our fingertips in the modern era, you know. So yeah, I don't think I would have been able to earlier, quite honestly, and I think it kind of sucks that it doesn't necessarily work too well, but it is what it is. Right, so Big Geoguessr is actually rated higher than us, so if we can get this dub here, we do get quite a bit of rating. He is actually past our peak rating as well. This would be like versing like a 1200 rated pre-soft reset, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, dude, the soft reset, I'm not really sure like how it's actually changed the ratings. It's the really interesting thing. I just like, I don't know. I think that 844 rating is past my old peak of 1123 pre-reset, but I mean there is literally no way for me to tell. Oh, what a banger. This one I added just recently. I think I used it as the intro for one of the recent videos, but yeah. What a banger. Okay, well that's Spanish, right? So was this like a Philippines? I mean, that would make sense. I'm gonna go Philippines, hope for the best. I mean, am I missing something? Maybe? Yeah, okay, no. Does look like it's a Philippines there. That's actually probably a really, yeah, that is a really good region guess. I was considering going for a bigger island just because of how flat it was, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling like risking it. But yeah, anyway, back about the tablet stuff for a little bit. I did just want to say, like, it's crazy. There are some like photos. There's photos on there. There's like my oldest, maybe not my oldest, but some of my oldest Minecraft worlds. Like, dude, it's just kind of nutty to think about. Like, that's 10 years ago. Like, even a year ago is wildly different for me, you know? I think this might be like a Columbia because of the rounded concrete poles, but I'm really not too certain. Ooh, what a guess! Okay, let's see how much rating we get from this one, because Big Geoguessr is rated considerably higher than us. Plus 18. I mean, it's alright. Okay, here's the really good thing. If we can close this one out on a win today, which I don't think we're going to, but if we did, we would theoretically only need 2 wins in tomorrow's episode to get our second best set of the season. That is to say, there are still 4 chances for us to lose, and there are 3 chances for us to lose a second time. So let's hope we can get one more win here. We need a good win here. And we really do, because if we lose this one, we lose a lot of rating. Okay, lock-in time. No more talk about tablets. Sun is obviously in the south for this one. I mean, this is just probably a standard Russia. It's just if we can tell if it's Ukraine. It's 24. And I think a lot of 24 coverage has been more like Russia recently. I've been seeing a lot more 24 Russias is what I mean. And specifically sort of a little further east than usual. I'm not honestly too certain where this would be. This just vibes similar to Kazakhstan, which is a really good area for where I'm guessing. Okay, I was out west this time. There's not much I can do about it, but at least that isn't too bad, you know? He was still only half of the distance away. Alright, we probably got Guatemala car here. This is probably one of the last times we'll be able to see a 2017 though. Is that Guatemala or is it Dominican? No, I think Dominican doesn't have wing mirrors, right? Anyway, I don't think we're gonna win or lose much here. I just hope that we get the better... Yes, nice, we get the 1.5x here. That's really what I'm after, because, you know, you're not getting much damage off there. But at least if I can get a little bit of rating, that's good. Right, we got octagonal poles here, but this is definitely vibing Europe. We got French/Spanish poles. And I mean, from this architecture, I think it's more likely going to be a France here. I'm going to say somewhere central. It does feel quite cold. However, I just don't think that I can commit to too far north because it isn't too flat. And I don't think I can commit to too far south because it's not too hot. I could theoretically go for a Brittany, but I just don't feel like it's a wise decision. Yeah. See, a Brittany could have done really well for us there. That would have been like an extra 700 points. But I mean, still probably fine that we just got the multis there. Salud, okay. Kind of not really sure what I'm meant to be looking for here. We do have poles that look very similar to some standard French-Spanish ones. Yo, am I crazy, or did Geoguessr make it easier to reach champion after the ELO reset? You might be crazy, dude. I know they definitely made it harder when they added in the extra divisions in the higher ranks. But I'm not really sure if that's what I was talking about earlier in the episode, is I'm not sure about soft rating reset. Why am I guessing France? It's not France. I'm reading the language. Yeah, like, I don't really have anything here. Okay. I mean, not ideal that he gets the extra 0.5 multi here, but we are on pretty even standing for the most part. We got cinder blocks on the side of the road. We are driving on the right. We do seem to have a Latin script for our name here. It's a white center line on concrete roads, so we're probably looking more likely a Philippines than a South America. It's just this sort of terrain is really crazy. I feel like we're probably... Oh, this is tough. I mean, like, if I'm going anywhere, I'm almost feeling like this, I don't know, this area here, it just feels like the right shape for this sort of terrain. I don't know, though. Like, I'm really just pulling it, like, grasping at straws. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to go Philippines here. I don't think there's too much that could go wrong with going Philippines. Especially when we go right next to each other. He does get the 2.5x here, which is really not good. Because the difference between 2 and 2.5x is honestly pretty big. Right, we got to lock in here because this is a North America and we have been struggling with these recently. This looks to be small cam and it does look to be sort of very, very northeast. I'm not honestly too sure what we're looking at with these pole tops. I think some people would probably know what that is, but yeah, I don't have that necessarily. What I will say is that I think we're probably somewhere out near New Brunswick. I don't really want to go Newfoundland, but it is the vibe I'm getting. Wow. Ooh, that scared me, dude. The fact it panned so far over. Oh, that scared me. That scared me, dude. Yikes. Dude, I feel like maybe having the animations on isn't good for my mental here, because it kind of freaked me out a little. See this sort of terrain, right, it's small cam. However, you do have this pretty big mountain, and the more mountainous it gets, the more likely I'm wanting to guess like a little further to the west. I mean, you can definitely get mountains here, so I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't remember seeing any small cam rounds in the southwest, but you just never get southwest on South Africa. I honestly don't know why, but yeah. Okay, yeah, he's 3.5x to my 2x. We're pretty much cooked here on a, like, breakaway round. Okay. We either need to stay consistent or, you know, get a massive round for us. Ooh. See, I can't even see a pole properly here. I mean, I'm just gonna go for a Costa because I really can't see. Yeah, it's 26. I really can't see anything that'll help me here. It's not fully blurred truck, which is why I didn't go Panama. We do get 2.5x. Okay, we've closed the gap a little. But obviously no damage off from that. This is a tense round. Okay. Do seem to have a Brazil here. I'm not really seeing anything that's... Okay, this is properly blurred. It's not like a failed render. I'm not seeing anything that's too... yeah... Wait. See, that's just out of vision. If I could see how that was mounted, it would at least give me a chance at something good. We do have piranha pines. We have piranha pines. This is going to be something really useful here. Probably best to go south because you can get piranha pines in states south, not too much north of piranha. So I think we probably don't have him stumped. He's going to go South Brazil nonetheless. Yeah. It's just, I think the piranha pines might have... Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. That is huge for us. Right. Okay, we're on 3x. We have very much so equalized the playing field, if not halved his health compared to mine. 24 here. Right, so this could be... Theoretically, this could be like a... Okay, we're driving the left. Or at least cycling on the left. It does seem to be left-right traffic. So I think we're pretty safe to say... This will be like an India or potentially a Bangla. However, I don't think that that would make too much sense. I think we're just going to be somewhere green in India. Very much so vibing quite far north. But, I mean, you know, it could theoretically be down this area. I really want to just sort of... I have to go for an extreme, I feel like. Yes, okay. We're not horrible here. He does have the 1x. We have lost a little bit of our gap here. I was vibing in Nepal, and it actually was Nepal. I didn't know if Nepal drove on the left. If they did, I was more likely to go a little bit more north. Right. So we do seem to have Austrian bollards here. Potentially maybe not Austria, but I think it's probably the best guess we can have. I have an area in mind. That does seem right, but I'm honestly not too certain. This could be game here. Okay, no. He does get the extra multi. It's 4.5x to 3x right now. See, look how much, literally 81 damage was able to do to me here. Okay, we do not have supports on these poles, and this is a very, very dead area. It almost... I would just want to really say Sierra. I have to guess north. I have to commit north. I mean, obviously Bahia is a valid guess. Oh, see, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt like mad. Oh, dude, round 12. Oh, that hurts. Minus 20 as well. That hurts. What a match. What a match, dude. That was crazy. Oh. Yeah. I mean, to think, like, literally the Spain round, if we'd gone closer on the Spain round, or if we'd gone closer on the Philippines round, that would have been enough to keep us in the game for one extra round, and potentially could have got us that victory. It's crazy. It was so close to a 3 for 3 though, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting these challenges and playing in these challenges. Remember, it's super easy to link. All you need to do is play the challenge. It generates, it auto detects, auto links, does everything for you. And you get access to the channels, such as the channel where you can vote on suggestions for Sunday, and the daily challenges channel, of course. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.